Now, I'm going to give you some expressions which are often used to express your personal opinion. I advise you, don't hesitate to express your opinion. And you should bear in mind that there is no such a thing called right or wrong answer for this part. And of course, you are not scored for your very own point of view. Now, I'll give you some expressions which could help you to express your opinion. I could start by saying, in my opinion, or in my own point of view. You can say also, to me, generally speaking, I think that. Personally, I think that. As far as I am concerned, I'm quite convinced that. I think, I believe, I do believe, it seems to me that. And finally, what I think is that. Now, if you are asked about what you feel about something, you can say, my impression is, from my perspective, I strongly believe that. Well, I feel or I think. Let me explain. You see, or the fact is. Now, something very important. If you are asked for your opinion about anything, it is preferable to give both the positive and the negative aspects of the issue. You will probably get a better score because you have made a kind of comparison. There are in fact questions which compare the past with the present. For example, if he asks you about transportation in the past and transportation in the present. Therefore, in addition to the mastery of different tenses, you have to make sure you can use the language of comparison. In other words, in this way you can also open the way for the examiner to ask you more related questions. Remember, you can take the discussion in a direction of your own choice. Now, if you would like to draw a comparison, you can use any one of these expressions. First, if you compare, number two, compare to or compare with. Number three, you just can't compare. 4, there is no comparison between. It just doesn't compare. I can also use comparing with or by comparison. The contrast between something and another, it's a bit less, it's more than. Considerably less, more than. Exactly the same as. On one hand, on the other hand, whereas, while, or although. If you are asked about your own possibility of future events, you can say, most probably it will happen, or it's going to happen. I'm certain that it might happen. It's possible that it might, could, must be, or looks as if. One can't rule out the possibility that there is a reasonable or a little chance that this thing could happen. Now, I think that's all about when you finish your words. So what we are saying is to sum up in other words, in a word, and you finish your own presentation. Thank you for this part, and follow us for the next one.